The judiciary stands as a symbol of justice, integrity, and trust.
Judiciary is the guardians of the constitution and the protector of the citizen right. The judiciary ensures equality, justice and rule of law for all.
An independent judiciary is the backbone of a strong democracy.
Courts play a vital role in maintaining social harmony and fairness.
And as you know, we all are here from KLM International School to meet you in person.
KLM, what is KLM International?
It's Kundan Lal Mahajan.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Please go ahead.
we are here for an interaction with you so we can gain guidance as students and we can know more about the functioning of the court. So we would like to have your permission to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind.
Please.
Yeah, please.
Your Honor, what guiding principles have shaped your journey into the judiciary?
Well, yes, the response will be slightly longish, but then it will answer, you see, so many other questions that you're still to put.
Yes.
So, firstly, I happen to be the fourth generation lawyer. So, it was more or less a very organic choice for me because starting from my great grandfather, my grandfather, my father, and then me, I was the fourth generation. So, I virtually grew up in that atmosphere where I saw my grandfather at about 2 or 3 when I was still playing. So I would see my father and my grandfather sitting in the office, attending their clients and preparing the matters. So, that's one part. The second is that I graduated in commerce, and the very idea that I joined commerce was that I would do this is chartered accountancy, and like after BCom, and follow that path. So there was a stage that where I was doing both the things together. So I carried out a few audits while I was doing my training as a chartered accountant. But when I was in the final year of law, I changed my mind. So I gave up CA and switched completely to law. And thankfully, a better sense prevailed in a sense that I didn't end up wasting time since I was doing both together. And I have no hesitation to say that perhaps the wisest decision I ever made. This is one such profession where you don't stop learning at any stage. So it's just this that every day there is a new challenge, there is a new proposition. Today a doctor is your client, tomorrow an engineer is your client, a bureaucrat is your client, a politician is your client, or a common man is your client, or a totally illiterate and uneducated person is your client. And then you get to serve the system, and of course in the process you learn. There is a lot for you to learn, know and grow. And that process continues perhaps, you see, till the last breath of your life. That's the beauty of it. And there is no retirement age till you take a conscious, you see, decision that, well, I'll step aside now. So,
Your Honor, how is the High Court of Jammu and Kashmir different from other High Courts in India?
you see, every court is different because of the nature of litigation that it has. And different place, geographical areas, because this place is unique in its own way. I come from Punjab and Haryana. It's a common high court for both the two states, Punjab and Haryana, and UT Chandigarh also. So, in terms of commercial disputes, in terms of affluence, in terms of criminal work, in terms of these narcotics, you see the drugs, etc. So, you see, there the litigation is on the rise. The quantum is huge. So, every court for that matter would be different. But then, yes, at the end of the day, it's the same profession. So, you have lawyers in every court, you have judges in every court, and the jurisprudence. So, once the mind is trained, no matter in which court you are, so you know what to pick and how to run. So, that's how it is.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, what message would you like to give to the students about justice and constitution of our India?
To say anything conclusively in response, perhaps will not be apt. The only message is that first which class are you in?
I'm in plus 2.
Because it will again depend that what stream you choose. You see, after a year or two, because a few of you, like, I don't know which class he is in, 10, 9. So, as I said, that I changed my mind in the last year of law. So, all that I would say is this: that cross the bridge when it comes, and for the present, I think what you're doing is the best, and the task you have at hand, perhaps that requires the most of your time, focus, concentration, and energy. And just move on from here, and then see how the destiny unfolds for you. What else?
Your Honor, what advice would you give to the students who aspire to become judges or lawyers?
All right, now that's something very close to my heart, so I would love to respond to this. You see, anybody who aspires to be a lawyer, join the profession, one thing goes for sure, that it's very demanding. It will take a lot of your time. Unlike other professions, services, and trade, where you see it's a 10 to 5 or 9 to 4 kind of a job, and once you're back home, you're totally free. And at best, you see, you have a small little thing to do maybe for the next day. Of course, the mind is always, you see, ticking. You're thinking about your profession, your business, or all those things. But here, apart from the on stage, there is a lot that goes backstage. For a lawyer to do, you see, a 5 minutes job in the court, it takes 3 hours or at times 3 days before he actually initiates or starts or unfolds his case in the court, because it requires a lot of labor and preparation. So until and unless you read something, you have nothing within. Unless you have something within, there is nothing to put across. So that's very crucial. And if you're ready to, you see, be on your desk and give the best that you can, then perhaps then the sky is not the limit. So hard work, which is why I have seen in my life and career, the most intelligent and the sharpest at times, uh, they they get a little impatient very soon in the profession, because you see there is a gestation period here. It takes a little time before you take off, like the way the airplane has to taxi for a while before it takes off. और सबसे ज़्यादा जोर कब लगता है हवाई जहाज़ का? जब उसमें जब चढ़ना होता है, तो चढ़ने के लिए जोर तो लगेगा। तो अगर उड़ना नहीं है तो फिर जोर भी लगाने की जरूरत नहीं, क्योंकि चढ़ना ही नहीं।
Your Honor, what challenges does the judiciary face in this generation?
Well, different situations, different challenges. So, you've seen the kind of you people must be very active on the social media. So there are challenges inside the court, there are challenges outside the court. So, but then again, well, it's always a matter that throws up a challenge when you unfold a proposition, of course. But despite being a fourth or a sixth generation lawyer, if you have nothing within, so what do you do? At the end of the day, it's you who's going to perform, not the earlier three generations. So they won't come down to help you out. You have to do it. And well, I also disagree with those who say it's a very competitive profession. There are 30,000 lawyers. Every year there's so many lawyers who pass out beyond the profession. So how do